Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Sympathy for the Devil. It's a movie starring Nicolas Cage and Joel Kinnaman. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off the furry, nothing notable. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, Nicolas Cage is always a win. That being said, he has been in some really, really terrible movies, such as The Wicker Man and like The Witch or The Black Witch or The Black Death, one of those ones. That was super. Basically, when he was paying off his bad accountant's tax problem thing, when he was paying all that off, went through a time of really terrible movies. Recently, he's been doing better ones. That being said, this one, it just wasn't for me. I appreciated that he was rocking like red hair in this, because that was kind of unusual. And I really like Joel Kinnaman in general. Like, I think he's an excellent actor. I'm glad that he is getting not just more parts, but more co-starring parts, because they are definitely co-stars. But this movie, it just didn't do it for me. When I saw the preview, it seemed to me that it was going to be sort of like Collateral, where in that movie, Tom Cruise is a hitman, and he has this taxi guy, Jamie Foxx, as a hostage going around to assassinate a bunch of people in one night. And in this one, Nicolas Cage comes up and says, like, drive, and you're going to drive me to wherever, and Joel Kinnaman's just like, oh my gosh. So it had that look to it, to me. It is not that. And it's a little strange, because it takes so long to understand Nicolas Cage's character's motivation, because you get that he's a little unhinged, but trying to understand why, or if you will ever understand why, which I'm not going to say whether or not you actually do understand why he's unhinged, or if he even is unhinged, who knows? I think that much of the interest from this movie comes in trying to figure out what is the relationship, but I think it takes a little bit too long. And the name of the movie made me think that it was one or two things that was happening in the movie that turns out was not happening in the movie. But I think that by the end of the movie, you also can kind of understand why the title was the title that it was. But I also don't agree with it. So it's a confusing title that confuses things, but maybe in a good way, because it enhances the mystery of the why. But it just didn't get there for me, and I did not think it was great. I guess if you like watching Nicolas Cage go full Nicolas Cage a couple times, that is a fun time, but there was just too much that I just did not agree with, and they didn't quite explain enough. So I would say to skip this movie. I'm going to give this movie a thumbs down, and yeah, just give this movie a pass, because I just don't think it quite nails it. So that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.